Hello, team. This is Heather with Pipeline Team San Diego, and I am recording the second training for you guys in trust account transactions. And today I'm going to be covering the premium into trust account with a broker fee. The previous one was just premium into the trust account. So it is going to be very, very similar to that, except we will be adding a broker fee onto the transaction as well. So again, this is going to be anytime that you're receiving money from your client, whether it be cash, check, EFT, and it's put into our trust account. If money's going directly to the carrier, there's no cash involved or no money to you involved, then this is not even a necessary step for you. Again, this is only regarding the trust account and money going into that for either premium payment or broker fees. So again, this training right now is for premium into the trust account with a broker fee. So you will go to your client's homepage. We're here on my page as an example, and I'm going to go ahead and click the Invoices tab, just as we did on the previous training. So the next step, once this loads up, is we're going to go ahead and add a direct bill payment. Again, these steps should look very familiar. This is the exact same way as far as adding the premium amount to the carrier. So as you can see, the payer is the client. There is no required policy number. Let's say in this particular case, we do not have a policy number yet. Date, this is going to be the date that the money goes into our trust account, so we can track that it is funded. We know where the money is. So let's say that date is today. I went ahead and took the money down to the bank or the check down to the bank. For this example today, I am going to use a check. And again, I don't have a policy number yet in this example. Remember, policy number is not a required field. So if you don't have one, that's okay. The payment too, though, you do want to put the carrier in. So let's, for example, use Mercury. Mercury here. And the amount received or due to the carrier, this is going to be two different amounts, because the amount due to the carrier is going to be the amount due to the carrier, and the total amount is going to be the amount due to the carrier plus what I charge my client for the broker fee. So the total amount received, I'm going to put $125 because I charge a $25 broker fee for my client. Since this is a check, I am required to put the check number, which is 1234. You'll get this obviously off the check from your client. And I need to, of course, just like the first transaction, determine if this is going to be a sweep from Mercury or we're going to issue a check, okay? So let's go ahead and say that Mercury is going to pull this money out of our account. That means they're going to be pulling that $100 for the premium out of our account. Again, if we were required or they're not sweeping, we would be required to send a check. And here in the comments, as we went over before, you would put your name, the agent name, and check to carrier, okay? So this is what you would do if we need to send a check on behalf of your client to the carrier, okay? I'm going to say that this is a sweep. I know Mercury would sweep that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit sweep for our example. Since I don't have a policy number, I'm going to say Mercury Auto to reference my policy up there. Mercury Auto, and then it is effective 12/16/2017. So we know where that policy is going. So it's just a reference. We can take notes here in the comment section. So this all looks identical to what we have done in the first training, where we are going to add a step. Is here we are going to go ahead and add a broker fee, that $25 that I charge my client. So how you would do that is click here on the Add Fee tab or button there, and you're going to hit the type. So there's a drop-down menu. You're going to select broker fee. Okay. Then for search payee, you're going to search for yourself. I'm not an agent here, so I do not have an internal producer, but my counterpart here, Corey, does. So I'm going to search for Corey, and as you can see, it says internal producer. So here you will want your name and internal producer, and then the amount. So we're going to do $25 for my broker fee. And then we're going to go ahead and hit save. So as you can see, the amount due to the carrier is right there. Total amount is plus my broker fee. And we have this all documented. So pretty easy. We would go ahead and hit save. And that is the training for premium into the trust account without a broker fee, or with a broker fee, excuse me.